Good evening and welcome to Africa Social Intellect, Global Weekly Insights, where we break down key global events with fact-based analysis. And today we examine the ongoing Ukraine-Russia war, shifting geopolitical dynamics and the economic consequences of Ukraine's rare earth mineral deals. Is Ukraine truly on the brink of defeat? Are its mineral resources being leveraged for Western security guarantees? And most importantly, what does this mean for the Ukrainian people? Let's break it down. The Russia-Ukraine war escalated in February 2022, when Russia launched a full-scale invasion, citing security concerns over Ukraine's potential NATO membership. Ukraine, asserting its sovereign right to join alliances, refused to comply with Russia's demands. Russia annexed Crimea in 2014. And since 2022, it has occupied approximately 20% of Ukraine, including key regions such as Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhzhia, and Kherson. While Russia initially aimed for a swift victory, Ukraine's resistance and continued Western military support have slowed its advances. Ukraine has faced significant military challenges in recent months, but it has not formally conceded defeat. The war is at a stalemate, with heavy fighting continuing in the eastern regions. The US, UK, and other NATO allies continue to provide military aid, though concerns about the sustainability of this support persist. Ukraine holds vast reserves of rare earth minerals, essential for high-tech industries, military applications, and renewable energy. Reports indicate that Ukraine is negotiating mineral deals with the US and UK, potentially exchanging resource rights for security guarantees. European nations also have a vested interest in Ukraine's mineral wealth, securing agreements to ensure access to these critical resources. While these deals may benefit Ukraine's economy in the short term, critics argue they could be exploiting Ukraine's vulnerable position. The key concern is whether these agreements genuinely serve Ukraine's long-term interests or primarily benefit Western economies. Some analysts believe Ukraine is being drawn into a transactional arrangement where its natural resources are used as leverage for security assurances that may not be fully reliable. Under Russian control, Ukraine would likely lose sovereignty, democratic freedoms, and independence, potentially resembling Belarus. Under Western alignment, Ukraine maintains its autonomy but faces economic struggles, war devastation, and uncertainty regarding long-term security. Some critics argue Ukraine's leadership has shown arrogance and poor strategy, while others see it as a necessary fight for national survival. The reality is complex. Ukraine finds itself caught between powerful geopolitical forces, each seeking influence over its future and resources. The war in Ukraine is no longer just about security concerns. It has evolved into a broader struggle for economic and political dominance. As global powers negotiate behind closed doors, the Ukrainian people remain in the middle, facing an uncertain future. Will Ukraine secure a future that balances sovereignty with economic and military stability? Or will it continue to be a battleground for competing interests? That's all for today's Global Weekly Insights. Join us every Friday at 8 p.m. for more in-depth analysis. Stay informed, stay engaged, and see you next time.